Good morning. Welcome to Breaking Dawn. So good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning, man. My name is Stephan Reis. I'm here until 8 o'clock. It is Monday morning and we have a lot to talk about, a lot of crime to address this morning. We're going to take your phone calls here from you where that is concerned. It was an alarming weekend, to say the least, and we're going to get to all of that in due course, right? Good morning to all of the regional viewers and those of you watching us internationally. And of course, everybody on social media, good morning to you guys. I want to congratulate Amrika Mutru on what was a successful breakfast event yesterday morning at Iris. And, I wish you all the best in the future, moving forward into 2025 and next year with part 2, with the second Breakfast with Friends, Breakfast on the Avenue with Amrika and Friends, which I had the pleasure of hosting yesterday. And thanks, of course, to those of you who you got your tickets, you came out, you supported. A lot of people that watched Breaking Dawn were there, boy. A lot of people, boy. Wow. All right. So just to let you all know, before we get cracking inside the news day, which I don't have in front of me this morning, so I'm going to have to pull it up online. I don't know if it reached yet, but we're going to pull it up online and see where's the scene. I know online doesn't have the real up-to-date headlines, but nevertheless, they're always trailing a little bit behind. They always have one or two headlines that jump out in the paper that don't be online. So we have basically, Christmas is when? Next week, Wednesday? All right, Christmas is next week, Wednesday. Both all your ball, yeah, boy, like two little children waiting on Santa Claus. All right, no problem. So we got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 days till Christmas. So what I'm going to do, because I don't want to inconvenience anybody next week. All right? I have some hampers here, courtesy Suchit Supermarket in St. James. Suchit, of course, that's my good friend. I asked him for some hampers sponsored. He said, no problem, Stephan. Right, and of course, Suchit Supermarket, located on the corner of Church Street and Bonds Road in St. James. And we have some hampers here to give away, courtesy Suchit. Now, what you're going to get, this is the one for display. But what you're going to get when you come and collect your voucher here is you're going to get a voucher to go to Suchit Supermarket and collect your hamper. Right, everything will be on the voucher. So you're going to get this voucher here. It's a gift voucher. It will have your name on it. So you need to walk with your identification. All right? Nice. So that's one. Secondly, we have some giveaways we'll be doing as well. And I want to get all of them out of the way because, like I said, I don't want to inconvenience people and have them last minute. So make sure and get your thing in your hand this week. We have, let me see what it is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So we also have some giveaways, courtesy Brand Source, some gift cards worth $200. So with this gift card, you're going to Brand Source, you're doing your shopping, you present this gift card, you get $200 off. All right. So that's how we're doing it there. Right. So those are the giveaways that we have this week that's going on. I don't want to do any next week because then within all the madness and all the traffic and everything that will be taking place, and you had to put your house in order, you had to run down to Synergy TV to collect a voucher or a gift card, you know. So make sure I will make sure that everything given away this week. Fair enough, fellas? Yeah. So they have until Friday to come and collect and see about your business over the weekend so that in next week you don't have that hassle. All right? So we have plenty of things to give away, boy. I'll keep check out what we're giving away. Anyway. All right. So let's get into the news here very quickly here. Like I said, we have a lot to talk about as it relates to crime. There was a kidnapping over the weekend in the Bamboo area. And there were also some murders. And then, well, the police made the mistake and they spoke, basically. And we're going to deal with all of that. But for now, headline in the papers this morning, you will see that MIC IT celebrates 50 years of shaping futures in tech and VOC education. PCA report says tremendous growth in public trust. San Juan Eastside Symphony claims single panorama title. Congratulations to them. FTC to probe pharmaceutical sector concerns. Abdullah says SOFA treaty creates uncertainty in Trinidad and Tobago. Then 3 fall victim to Facebook marketplace scams. How many times do we have to tell you all? How many times do we have to say it? If you're up on Facebook and you want to purchase from somebody or you want to do business with somebody, tell them meet you by a police station. Say, all right, you have my living so and so. We want to all right, meet me by the police station. If they are legitimate, they will have no problem meeting you on the steps of the police station. If it's a bubble thing, they will simply say, nah, let me don't meet there, and try to get you to meet up somewhere else. And that's when you know, well, hard luck, this deal ain't for me. How many times did I tell people that? I do not know. I really don't. It's amazing, you know. It's like people don't see these things happen in the media, in the news, because people don't read again. I was talking to a couple of people over the weekend, over the weekend, because we were also at Mr. Monroe's Christmas dinner up at a Reality of a Dream. Usually the church that was recently opened, they had, well, they've been recently reopened, and you know, the Christmas dinner was there, or they had the Christmas dinner on Saturday. Boy, food like that, if I tell you that, real food, you know, you tell me tasty shrimp, you know, but I ain't get to taste it. I ain't get to taste it. You know what I mean? But I wasn't hungry too, and it's not a fella that I will eat because it's our food. You know that people like that? They will just, they will line up once, twice, they will take home food and all that. I don't do anything. You know what I mean? If I'm not hungry, I wouldn't eat. But I did eat some fruitcake though. Yeah. Just one slice. And fellas? It was one, right? It was one if you're counting in 5. Yeah, well, but still, 5 is 1. And 1 is 5. We invented our new mathematics. All right. So, I had a little fruitcake, that's all. But boy, the food it flowed non-stop. Food couldn't done. I'm telling all you. And the decorations too, boy. Or you'll see a little video on it a little bit later on this week. You'll also get a little feature as well on America's breakfast on the avenue with America and friends. So we have all of that we went out to this weekend. We got some footage there, and that's things that we're going to be airing a little bit later on this week, because this is the week before Christmas, right? So we don't want to, you know. All right, in some other headlines this morning, very quickly. No update on businessman's father who was kidnapped. We're coming back to that. The Congress of the People says no alliance agreement yet signed. 1 dead, 4 hospitalized after hunters suspected poisoned. Chuta meets an emergency session on wage talks. Alleged rape victim gets nod to appeal over right to speedy trial. And then we have some of the headlines that we're going to get to as we go along this morning. So that's basically it for the news here this morning. You can pick up your news here at a newsstand near you. You understand? Hold it like my Santa hat, boy. Oh God, the ball. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Nice one. All right. So my Santa hat intact. All right. what we're going to do now, we're going to get you some information from some of our dedicated people. And the first we're going to start with is Olive's House. So we want to introduce Olive's House to those of you who may not have heard of them yet. It is a senior care facility located in the serene Sangre Chiquito area of Sangre Grande at Rosie Latchman Avenue, Eastern Main Road, James Smart Village. And Olive's House is beautifully situated in a spacious main area, full living and dining rooms, fully equipped medical wards, as well as assisted living quarters, inclusive of all required amenities. Now, it's designed to offer comfort, freedom of movement, and support to your loved ones in their senior years, and Olive's House is operated 24/7 by a staff of professional, qualified geriatric personnel. Hot meals are prepared daily according to specified dietary requirements. All right? So find out more about the services offered by contacting Olive's House Senior Care Facility on 232-6367, 291-7919, or 374-4165. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram. So make sure, check them out today, and that is Olive's House. Also want to remind you all about Van Egmond. For those of you who like to do your gardening, things like that, your farming, your gardening, you could pick up Van Egmond, the magic soil for all plants, and it's now available at $60 wholesale price, and it's the best price, the best soil, guaranteed results. This is the most used soil in Dubai and the Eastern Arab countries, and they usually take more than 100 containers annually. That's a lot of soil, boy. That is soil. All right, so it never fails, and we're calling for the supermarkets and the hardware stores to carry the magic soil for their valued customers. It's available at the Freeport Agro Center, opposite the Freeport Police Station, and the number to call is 496-4603 or 790-9247. You can call either one of those numbers, and they'll be glad to assist you. So Van Egmond, the magic soil for all plants, never fails, guaranteed results, wholesale price, $60. And finally, for now, the massage therapy, that's right. The Trinidad and Tobago College of Therapeutic Massage and Beauty Culture, they are enrolling students now for their one-year diploma in professional therapeutic massage program beginning January 2025. Now, becoming a licensed massage therapist can open a world of unique employment opportunities in private health clubs, day spas, cruise ships, resorts, self-employment, and much more. And this massage program is gate-funded and registered with the Ministry of Education and the Accreditation Council of Trinidad and Tobago. You can call and register today and become a massage therapist. And for more details, check them online at www.ttcollegeofmassage.com. You can also call 658-3907 or 496-1111. All right. So with that, we want to get things started. I have a dread sinus this morning, boy, fellas, boy. Well, if I not sound a little nasal, I must be allergic to giving away hampers. I don't know. All right, hey, we also have the Breaking Dawn hats. We have 5 of these to give away. All right, we're going to give away 5 of these with the brand sauce. Well, boy, we have 8 brand sauce gift cards to give away. How we working now, Matt's boy? Well, the first 5 people get a Breaking Dawn hat. That's the best I could do. The rest will just get a gift card until we get some more hats. Yeah? And pick up my boy Anthony out in Virginia who makes these hats. Anthony, a small request. I could get it in black or what? You know? I like black. Yeah, black is, you know, I love the white, eh? But the thing with the white with me, it get dirty fast, boy. You know me? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, boy. But black, yeah, boy. We could wear that some black and, or a blue, boy, a nice dark blue. Oh, that's all, fellas. You hear them? Hear them, yeah. Yeah, hear them, yeah. And I big up Anthony, man. Anthony, thanks a lot for your support, man. And of course, I had a link up with you when I come back Miami, boy. You see, when I coming back Miami next year, if I don't visit the States before, no, we had to go Vegas. We're going Vegas in April. Yeah, we're going to Vegas in April. I don't know how far Virginia is from Vegas, but we'll figure it out. I'll check our map. Yeah. I'll do a Google search. All right, so I'll tell you what. Wait, we're supposed to pass through Houston. I think we're supposed to pass. It's a tour, you know. It's Panama to, I think, Houston into Vegas, you know. That's how we're doing it, you know, next year. So all look out, you know. It's you traveling down. And Mister, you need to go and handle your business, eh? You want me to set it up for you? Tell me now. How do you link, you know? But how do you link? You know we have a link for everything. You understand? All right, so I'll tell you what. We're going to get into it this morning. And as we do, I just want to go back to that headline that was in the paper here. No update on businessman's father who was kidnapped. All right, so just now, fellas, now make sure the two-tone. Hold on. Only relax all yourself. We'll take the calls just now. Only relax all yourself. Calm down. I'm coming to all you. Don't frighten. Right, let me just set this up proper. Right. I just want to make sure and set up everything proper so when I open the phone line, I no problem. And no delays because we're moving. We're cooking with gas this morning. All right? I keep saying connecting. Connecting. Huh? Try it now. Oh yeah, you are the... Right, brilliant. Nice. We're good to go. All right. I think I gotta put it back in airplane mode. Right. Right, so I'm in airplane mode and I'm good to go. Right? Okay. So, up to late Sunday, there was no word on the whereabouts of kidnapped Zahir Khan, who was abducted from his home the day before. And of course, attempts to reach Deputy Commissioner of Police Suzette Martin were unsuccessful. Khan is the father of a businessman who owns several cell phone store branches in the country. Now, Khan 871 was abducted at Bamboo Settlement number 1 on December the 14th. A relative told Newsday on Saturday, Khan had hired a man to power wash the yard of an apartment building he owns, so the gate was open. Khan's home is just off the highway ramp leading to Bamboo Settlement number 1 and is on a dead-end street. And around 11 a.m., a black Nissan Tida hatchback car reversed into Jamarat Street and 3 men ran out. They dragged Khan along the ground and stuffed him into the back seat. Now, the relative said because of the loud noise of the power washer, the helper did not notice Khan was being taken. And when he returned, when he turned around, one of the men fired a gunshot. Khan was his second abduction in less than a month. Pull up the video for me. So this is the video of the kidnapping, which a lot of people have seen already on social media. And I tell you, boy, it really, really sickening. And then when you hear what the police had to say, what Junior Benjamin and they had to say, it will upset you this morning because it upset me reading that article. Right? Note, this is a dead-end street, eh? A dead-end street. They run in, they grab the man. Look how they drag the man. A 71-year-old man. I got a pity for them fellas. I got a sympathy for them fellas. I could have any understanding for them fellas. No way, no how, no planet, no time of day. You understand? So there's another abduction. Or slash kidnapping. Whichever one you prefer. 71-year-old man. And I comment on another article just now, and I'm going to call Brian Big. Brian's aunt was murdered yesterday morning. But we will get to that story after the break, right? Open the phone. Oh, sorry, you do have to open the line. The lines are open. 327-7400. I think they got the plate number of the vehicle, but I don't think it's going to make... I don't think that plate number is where you're going to find them. I really don't. I think... because most of those vehicles, they either switch the plates or they're stolen vehicles that they use to commit these kind of crimes. So they would have probably either ditched the vehicle or they would have removed the false plates and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So 327-7400, that is the number to call. And we're going to take your calls now. I want to take a few before we head to the first break this morning. All right? And then when we come back, we'll deal with some of the other crime issues that took place over the weekend. All right? I don't know what's going on here now. I feel like I pressed something. All right, we go see what happened. Yeah. Oh, look, right. No problems. Hello, good morning. Oh, shucks. Morning, my dear. Hello, morning. I am just fine. Go ahead and share your thoughts.
First party, I enjoyed myself. This is the woman who called you handsome. I met you. Yeah. I good. So just want to say all the best. Look forward to next year.
All right, thanks a lot.
And you enjoy your holidays.
All right, thanks a lot, my dear. You too.
You're welcome.
All right. So, yeah, man, we're going again. 327-7400. Hello, good morning.
Hey, morning, man. How are you doing?
Yeah, man, go ahead. Share your thoughts on this.
It must have someone around who know that black kid, you know. So, you know, if you have neighbors around, might be able to see this car and probably call the police or call someone. I mean, a black kid is not hard to find.
You feel so? You know what black tea does it have in Trinidad? Hello? Oh, you gone. And then the other thing is, these would not be fellas from the area or from the street. These fellas from out of the area. Morning.
Hey, Stephan, morning.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
So, people have hardly called you handsome, but you make call your man one time.
Yeah. She's there. Listen, a man could take a compliment, you know, I don't get it often.
I realize that.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Anyhow, I had to start off there because, I mean, it's Christmas and, you know, you're trying your best in that corner to see the best you could do, and everybody is trying to see the best they could do out there to see how they could lighten up this place, and to see in a corner somebody planning to conduct all these various acts.
Yeah. Disheartening to say the least. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, hearing you.
Yeah. Stephan, somebody know these fellas. Somebody know that they was planning this. And it's so bad to see people, again, trying to do good out here, and they have people from the same areas where these fellas is here, trying to do good in life, and then have them that doing this, and people that know them, people that knew that, hey, these fellas is conduct these kind of things, and people watching the screen now, I wouldn't call and say, this is my cousin, this is my neighbor, this is my girlfriend, this is, you know what I mean? And if you look at other countries, when police solve issues, many times, look, they're looking for a man that shot some CEO in America the other day. And they couldn't find the man. Is somebody call the police and tell them, look, the man here. Somebody had to, the public have to help law enforcement. It have to happen.
Yeah.
It must. But the police cannot operate in a silo by itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right.
We have to do better as a public. Somebody out there call and say something about this, please. Thank you.
Man. Cool, man. No problem. Thanks. And the thing is, I agree with him. You know, the police need the public assistance, but the public has to trust the police too. There is very little trust in the police. That's why they don't get the assistance from the public. So something the police had to do to fix that. Morning.
Yes, Stephan, good morning.
Yep, go ahead.
I have a message for you. Better days are coming in 2025. We are going to look out for the rainbow at the end of the tunnel. Okay? In 2025, better days are coming. But this morning, we are faced with one 80-year-old pensioner being murdered, right? And another one being abducted. But you wait. Thank God it wasn't the pot of gold at the end of the tunnel. Thank God we wasn't supposed to look for that.
Yeah,
We're
you
looking for the
understand what I'm
rainbow in
saying?
2020.
Yeah. No, it's serious, yeah.
Right. Okay. You take care, Stephan.
All right, you too. Enjoy the day.
Have a good one.
Yep.
Yeah, bye. Yes.
All right, let me take this one here now. Hello, morning. Hello. Hey, morning, Barack Paul. What's going on?
All right, cool, man. Stephan, yesterday we was out, in the little malls and all this kind of thing. And I don't know how much people was aware of this kidnapping and the pensioner who the slit his throat and all this kind of thing. And it's like people normal in this country,
Yeah.
Nothing knocking on them door and everything like normal,
Yeah.
And the sad thing about it, we have all the excuses to put as a neighbor and this and who should call and all kind of thing for a situation like this. But we didn't supposed to reach here in this country, And there is always a voting have consequences.
Correct.
We have seen this country experience how life has changed within 10 years, where people are in fear of every moment that they live in this country right now, especially people who own businesses and, who have a little something that they work hard for. And people with their ignorance and arrogance, the same people who living in this community, who endorse these people, should be the ones who should be ashamed of themselves, that put this country and help put this country in the place that is today. And then they will come and talk and such a dotage talk all over the place and want to cuss the man and think now, when they are partly responsible for what we see in here today. Because of the ignorant mentality, the lack of wisdom. And then there's play that there's this big savior and speaker for the country and all this kind of thing. A lady, just imagine you looking at a 67-year-old woman and stabbing she 4 times in her neck and killing her.
Yeah, boy.
You watching at a man, you
That
dragging
big,
out a gate.
that brand big, aren't you?
Well, you see?
Yeah.
So you could imagine what the kind of Christmas these people are having now. And you feel Gary Griffith shouldn't be the police commissioner of this country. We have Erla Christopher as the police commissioner of this country, and we just sit by and everybody going and tasting ginger beer and all kind of dotishness right now in this for this Christmas. People could enjoy Christmas right now in this country, boy. But like I say, we have groomed ourselves to become very selfish. We are very, we lost our sense of care,
compassion
for others. And we are in a place today in this country that is a very, very sad and sickening place. And like I say, well, the time coming for them to change this government, because people can say what they want. Politics have a lot to do with how a people and a country operates. And I say in it, Rowley is the biggest problem and the biggest failure that ever passed through Trinidad and Tobago. And he needs to be removed, and the PNM himself have to get completely, totally eliminated from this country. Have a good morning, Stephan.
All right, no problem. Thanks a lot. I'll take this final caller here before we go to the break. Hello, good morning. Morning.
A very, very good morning to you, Stephan.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
On a positive note this morning, remember last week I talked to you about the bushes when you're exiting the county?
Yes.
Right. Stephan, 2 days after I passed, and whoever in authority and whoever organized to get that whole thing cleared and cut, thank you.
Nice one.
Stephan, you could see what coming you could. Here now, thanks to Energy TV. All the best. Have a great.
All right, bud, no problem. All right, I'm gonna squeeze this one more. Because I'm going to Brian Big after. Hello, morning. Hello, morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, good morning.
Hi, morning, Stephan.
Morning, dear, go ahead.
Morning, Stephan. You know, I sit down here and I'm watching it, and I'm telling myself, I wonder if the man with the power wash has something to do with that.
With the power washer?
Yeah, if
I
he has
don't know, I
something to
can't
do
say.
with that adoption. Because, you know, how do you know that the gate was going to be open at that time?
I mean, it could be a valid question, but I don't want, I can't implicate the man or speculate. So I don't know.
Yeah,
It's only the
yeah.
police might ask a few questions if he
Is
tie up
a,
his tongue, because he did say they fired a
yeah,
shot. I'm trying
right.
to see. Yeah, the fella really fired the shot behind him. The fella in the
It's a
white
sad
vest.
thing, though. It's a very sad thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad when, I mean, people might be sitting at home
Yeah,
and they
it
say,
is, it is.
yeah, and it's like nobody's business. But at the end of the day,
It's,
the thing is, this could have been your mother, your father.
exactly,
You know,
exactly.
it's disheartening to see how not only crime, but just the total disrespect for the elderly, the total,
Like no,
yeah,
nobody cares about nobody anymore.
that's right.
Nobody cares about nobody anymore.
Yeah.
You
All
know?
right. Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
but you have a blessed day, Stephan. Thank you.
You too, my dear. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to hold up there because we got to go to the break. And as we prepare to go to the break, yes, now, right. As we prepare to go to, we're going to come back with some crime headlines because there were other things that took place over the weekend. But I mean, just looking at this, and I've been saying it, you know, no respect for the elders. They're targeting pensioners and so on and so forth. In this case, he is the father of a man who owns a cell phone business. So they could have been marking them or planning this for months. And they decided this was the time to strike. Right? Because they're coming close to the Christmas and that kind of thing. Imagine a week before Christmas, your father get kidnapped. You understand? That my father or my mother, let me tell you something, I will turn over the whole place, you know. I do more the police wrong me. I will turn over the whole place. And like the Prime Minister, they say, who dead, dead. That's how I operate. I'm telling all, you're plain as day. I'm not playing that. Serious, you know? I've been 100% honest with all you right now. That's how I would operate and that's how I would think. Because it reaches the point that things like this, it affects you in ways that, you know, you could trip off, you know. A man could trip off, you know. I personally would trip off. Huh? I personally would trip off. I would trip off. You know, I try my best not to get angry and things. Because when I get angry, like, I just feel like I go turn green and bust off all my clothes and them kind of thing now. You know, I go turn into a monster now. You know what I mean? So I try not to get angry and I try to keep a level because age bring that, But when you see things like this, but it's so upsetting, For they drag the man on the ground, they just run. And it's the fact that, you know, these fellas that them running around the place, think where people work hard for to build. You understand what I'm saying? It have businesses that, all right, businessmen that involved in certain things, and then there are people who, they work hard, boy, to build up their little business, and now they're struggling in this economy with so many issues to face, and then you have to face that too. And then you have a Minister of National Security who going to sail off into the sunset because he's not contesting the next election. And in the headline last week, he said he just want to bow out of politics and live. Well, I'm glad he could live, but everybody else want to live too now. You know? Or didn't see that headline? Where he said he just wants to live. I just want to live. It's so ironic that he chooses that term, to live, when so many have died under his watch. Yeah? I think if you dig up some of them, they'll say they want to live too. You understand? That's what we face with. That's what we have to deal with. You know what I mean? But it's sickening. And I'm going to call Brian Big, and I'm going to see how we're going this morning, because his aunt was a 68-year-old woman in Couva who they stabbed in the neck. They carried the woman into a room and stabbed her about 14 times in her neck and killed the woman. You're done robbing the place, you get what you want. But you drag the woman in the room and stab up the woman. What is a ritual they was performing? They had to get approval by the gang boss so that they could move from a knife to a gun. Wait. This is how they value people's life. But they have no value for life. They don't even value their own. Give me HPPL there before we go to the break. So for professional service in surveillance by military, local and British trained personnel, private investigation and surveillance, and or direct surveillance on any person or thing, High Profile Protection Limited offers the most comprehensive security protection and support services available, including human and mobile surveillance using advanced technology, armed and unarmed protection services, armed response team, personal protection in the form of bodyguard and protection escort services, property protection services, ambulance services, emergency response and rescue services, cash in transit services, mountain safety officers, and specialized refurbishment of property surveillance and canine services. Their recently established surveillance team consists of military professionals with years of experience in national security, and they are locally and British trained. So High Profile Protection Limited offers private investigations along with all forms of surveillance, and they are able to offer services to insurance providers, attorneys, businesses, as well as private individuals. Contact them today at Light Pole number 4, Old Base Road, Camden, Couva, and you can also call or WhatsApp them on 726-8105. That is 726-8105, and you can also email them at hpplprotection@gmail.com. Full confidentiality, trust, and honesty, along with the highest standard of service excellence. Make a call now and arrange a free consultation and find out more. All right? That's High Profile Protection Limited. So with that, we take a break. When we come back from the break, I am going to call Brian Big. I'll see if I get him live this morning on that issue with his aunt. I'm going to see how we're going this morning. All right? Stay tuned. We'll be back after this.
This is 1020 with your truly Junior Kid. This time around, we're visiting Lakshmi Jewelers, Lower High Street, San Fernando, with real simple 10 reasons in 20 seconds why you need to purchase your jewelry. Joining us this time around, we have the lovely, the hot mouth, Mrs. Patel. Are you ready?
I am, definitely.
And vegan.
Wide selection from classic to contemporary, expert advice in choosing jewelry, custom designs, high quality craftsmanship, exclusive pieces, incredible savings, trustworthy reputation, high trained security that way, quality items that you will treasure forever, affordable prices.
20 seconds on the dot, 20 seconds on the dot, high five. This is 1020.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE, that is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Everybody sipping up the juice. Everybody drinking up the juice. Everybody buying up the juice. When you drink, you get a natural boost. Zero sugar, calories low. Same great taste and it's sweet for so. Boost up the energy when they want to go. 100% natural, what we know. In a new bottle with a new design. In the evolution, we are move with the times. Give me turmeric, ginger and lime. That's why they feeling fine. So they say, renew the power in you.
My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle. From the first restaurant in 1968, when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air. Like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste, and I love it too. And the kids, they have more to enjoy. For me, the castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TNT.
My name is Alicia, and I'm the team leader and owner of Morelli Realty. And we want to sell and rent your home. Let me show you how to invest in your investment. Professional photography, twilight photos, aerial drone shots, virtual tours, professional videos, and a strong social media presence. And that is how we are able to sell and rent properties. Don't take our word for it. Check out our social media platforms. We don't want to list your properties. We want to rent and sell your properties.
Call Cab and Courier Limited. Can satisfy all your cleaning and transportation needs. We can supply competent, certificate of good character holders. Hardworking cleaners to clean your homes, offices, and apartments, also power washing your yard. Janitorial, whackering, tree cutting, and land clearing services. Plus our rideshare, courier, and trucking department is geared to serve all your transportation needs. We offer a full range of vehicles from wreckers, maxi taxi, flatbed to cold storage trucks to transport your items throughout Trinidad and Tobago. We also offer pick-up and drop-off at landfills. Out motto, safe, verified, and easy. Call Cab and Courier Limited. PTSC Transit Mall Quasi San Juan. 366-4058 or 333-2818.
December comes, and suddenly everything changes. Now we ride on a reindeer, shop for more special things, and play as we always do, but with more company. Christmas isn't celebrated only on one day. It is celebrated every day of this month.
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santoshji. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then call Priest Santoshji 384-3844. That's 384-3844.
This news is about to change your life and elevate you to the premium lifestyle when you grab a can of Kaleidoscope Premium European quality paints, manufactured with the highest grade of European raw materials, known for its durability and highest quality standards, all in the Kaleidoscope line of premium paints. But that's not all. A 12-day premium European vacation tour for two can be yours, or $60,000 worth of exceptional furniture from dwellings. How about a fantastic weekend staycation at the Hyatt Regency, or $5,000 in groceries from Massey stores? Just grab a can of Kaleidoscope Premium European quality paints now and enter the Kaleidoscope Paints I Deserve a Premium Lifestyle promotion. This promotion was approved by the NLCB.
Join Open Minds Education, where education is so much more. It's about friends, family and relationships, and a lifetime of learning, where they work hard and play hard. Open Minds is 100% online and private for students from preschool to Form 5. They offer CSEC subjects and a world of non-academic life skill experiences. At Open Minds, students are heard, parents are involved, and teachers are passionate. Register today at www.openminds.education. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or 377-6635. Open Minds, because education is so much more.
Forget about bucket lists. We want to know what's on your best life list. Vacation, education, renovation, celebration. Live your best life with Island Finance. Visit a branch near you or islandfinancetrinidad.com and live your best life now.
You can depend on Island Finance. Subject to credit approval and documents verification.
All right, so we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning. Director, give me the Kuva pensioner. Right. Kuva pensioner stabbed to death in home invasion. Kuva pensioner Amina Mohammed, age 68, was brutally killed during a home invasion on Saturday night, leaving her family devastated and the community outraged. Mohammed and her husband, Nizam Mohammed, age 74, met in their teenage years, growing up in Saparia, Old Road Saparia, and they immediately fell in love and tied the knot in 1977. They moved to Charlieville before eventually settling in Nancy Street, Lisa's Gardens, Kuva, with their son Ahmad, age 46, and daughter Fatima, age 44, in 1986. Now, that's now, I'm trying to get to the, they have a whole set of information here that all right. That's now, Right. Now, at dinner time, it was at dinner time, boy? No. All right. So two men dressed in dark clothing, wearing a respirator and a bandana over their faces, broke into the house and grabbed a knife from the kitchen, which they used to corral Mohammed and her husband into the living room. There, Ahmad told reporters on Sunday that the assailants cut the sheets covering the couches into makeshift bindings to tie the elderly people before turning off the lights. All right? And then they took the mother into the bedroom, and a few moments later, he said the men ran out of the house. His father called out to Mohammed, but didn't hear a response. And the father was able to wiggle his way out of the bindings and went into the room where he found her unresponsive on the bed, bleeding from her neck. All right. Now, she was stabbed in the neck 4 times. Right? Now, oh boy. We got Brandbeg on the line. This is Brandbeg's aunt. I want to say good morning to Brian. Brian, morning to you. Morning, and heartfelt condolences going out to you and your family. I would imagine that this is not something that you could take, you could just, you can't just strap this on your chest and say, how to move on. This was a gruesome crime, one of many gruesome crimes that we've seen take place in Trinidad and Tobago, not just now, but in the past as well. What are your thoughts this morning, man?
Well, Stephan, it is hard to really put thoughts together. In that, this is a lady I have known since childhood. This is my father's sister. And this lady was kind, humble, wouldn't do a soul a thing. So, I mean, you know, just to know you come back into the country, and this is the news that your first hit your head.
Yeah, because I know you were out of the country for a little bit.
Yeah, and I went down there last night because I had no choice but to be there last night. I mean, my family, we are in shock, we are in disbelief. We just can't believe that this has happened. I mean, this is a lady, like I said, she wouldn't even she wouldn't mash her hands. Very kind, passive. I mean, if you notice, it's hard to even speak about this. I mean,
yeah.
I am enraged. I am sad. I am angry. I am. It made me remember my own home invasion, which there's been no that hasn't even been solved.
Yeah, I remember your home was somebody broke into your house as well, and nothing ever came of that.
Yeah, and this lady was. I'm still trying to understand what is the reason for this. You know, I mean, my uncle, her husband, he's also a heart patient, and you know, he just did heart surgery, and it is. When I was there, some officers were there. I spoke with the officers as well. I am saying to anyone who knows anything about this, for God's sake, come forward, please.
Yeah.
This is a family that is so passive. I mean, I went to the home. I saw where she was killed. I mean, what is the reason for doing this?
Yeah, because saw that they got like 10,000 cash on some jewelry. So they got what they came for, and I am still confused as to why they had to carry out this act.
I mean, I remember my family called me Sunday morning. I was telling him, and I didn't believe him. I was like, no, this can't be true. When I saw the picture and then I saw the video from Ian Allen.
Right.
Then I realized, oh my God, this is in fact my aunt. She is like I said, she is my father's sister.
Yeah.
And in other words, this is my first aunt, you know?
Yeah.
And this lady has always been supportive of our family. I mean, she always there. She comes and she talks with us. Since the passing of my father, she has always been there with, you know, just to be a member of support, a comfort. As I said, my family it was rocked with this. This is something you would not expect to hear on a Sunday morning.
I mean, look.
And again, it shows where we as a nation, where we have reached. And again, I'm sorry to say this, but I saw an article in newspapers where the Ministry of National Security, Keith Scotland, senior counsel, said that they have the will to fight crime. Well, I want to tell that man, just hush and get the hell out, please. Just get out. Because nothing is happening. Nothing.
Yeah.
And I am telling this nation, how much more? Who else has to die again for this country to realize that nothing is happening to fight crime in this country? Not a damn thing. Sorry to say it like that. Because you're quick to come and talk about that. Well, tell my family that this morning. Because my cousins and them, they have to go and view the body this morning. You know what it is to have to do that? That is hard. I can't even do that. And I have been in the legal fraternity for over 13 years.
Yeah.
And I don't have the gumption to do that. I don't. I mean, this is ridiculous at the end of the day. That we are facing this.
Boy, you know, Brian, it's you know, you read about these things in the paper, right? You read about these things in the news, you see it on social media, all these reports coming out, you know, people getting killed, and there have been crimes like this in the past. And knowing that it's somebody that is family to somebody that I know, right, in yourself. I mean, I always say people have to take themselves out of their own isolated situations and try to put themselves in those person's shoes, the family of the victims and so on and so forth, in terms of how you're going to cope with things like this in the event that it does happen to you. Because, I mean, this is just an example that this could happen to anybody. It doesn't matter if the victim is 68 years old, 10 years old now. These fellas that committing these acts, they have absolutely no kind of respect or regard for human life. And it is because, I believe it is because the system is just failing the law-abiding citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. Right? This is a straightforward thing. And I don't know where or how we're going to fix that.
Stephan, I mean, home invasions are now becoming prevalent in this country. So when I have to hear a commissioner of police say to the nation, home invasions are down, well, I want to tell that commissioner of police, come and tell that to the family of Amina Mohammed today. Come and tell us that. And then I'm saying to Ms. Erla, get the hell out too. You're a failing commissioner of police. You are the worst ever. Just get the hell out, please. And I'm telling this nation, and damn it, I'm going to say it openly openly. It is time to vote out the damn PNM. Get rid of them. It is time. Because there was a time in this country these type of crimes never existed. I'm sorry to say that, Stephan. I'm really sorry to have to say this in your station, because I know I know that your station is very neutral. However, I am saying this morning that it is time to get rid of the People's National Movement. It is time.
Well, I mean,
I cannot see. I am telling you this morning, I cannot see my aunt. I cannot see her in a box. I can't. It will be hard for us this morning to know this. A practicing devout Muslim family has to now go through this. Now, some people may say, well, what happened to the rest of the people in the country? They didn't think they feel the same way? Well, I don't really give a damn about the rest of the people in the country right now. Because I'm telling you, I cannot believe. I am holding back my emotions much this morning, pal. Because, as I said, this is a lady who is so kind. Was so nice. You ask anybody about her, the first thing they would say is, that lady's so soft-spoken, kind, willing to do anything, willing to help anyone.
Yeah.
And now she has been taken? For what?
Well,
she is now part of the 600 murders that we have reached in this country.
Yeah.
I mean, pal, let me tell you, it's hard. My mother couldn't even believe when we had to tell her. We had to study how to tell her this news.
I mean, how your uncle coping? Because, I mean, he's 74, eh?
Well, he is managing in a way that he can. But I told him, I said, I don't know how to say how you're feeling. This is a man. They have been together for years.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how he's feeling. He hasn't he's just trying to keep himself together. I mean, really, he has to stay strong. I mean, he was a victim himself.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
I just can't understand. I have read this article like 3 times, and I just can't understand. I'm trying to understand or trying to figure out why was it necessary, for lack of a better term, to commit the act of stabbing this lady, your aunt, in her neck 4 times. What was the reasoning behind it? I mean, I would imagine that she would have been in fear when they took her into the room. I don't think she would have given up a struggle or anything like that, because the last thing you would do is that you would just want them to take whatever they want and you let them go.
No, there was no struggle from what I understand. There was no fight back. There was no fight.
Yeah.
This is a lady who said, "Listen, you want to get where to get? All right." So what? I mean,
it's senseless. The only thing I could think of is if these are 2 guys that want to be in a gang, and I don't know, they had to commit some sort of act like this in order to. I otherwise than that, I really can't piece it together in terms of trying to come up with a reasonable explanation as to why they would murder her.
But Stephan, even if it's an issue of initiation,
yeah,
that's not what they do. I'm telling you, that's not what would happen.
Okay.
These guys, I want to tell these fellas, whoever they are, they even broke a code. Right? They broke a code. Right? And I'm telling people out here, them fellas better pray to God that they, if they do believe in a God, they better start praying. Because I'm telling you, one way or the other, they will be found.
Well, Brian,
and I'm saying again that this nation is a failed nation. And I am saying, Stephan, people of Trinidad and Tobago, wake the hell up now. Just get the hell up. Wake up. Oh, God. But I'm sorry if I sound like this, but...
Nah, man, you entitled
to
a song like that this morning, my brother.
I had to replay that. You read that article 3 times. I had to replay that video 3 times to see whether or not this is my family.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see the video, but just reading the article alone, it's disturbing to say the least. But Brian, well, I know you probably have a lot to do, but once again, being the legal advisor for Breaking Dawn, and being a friend, us being good friends, outside of that, my deepest condolences going out to you and your family. I hope that justice is served in this case. I know that even justice being served is not enough because it can't bring back the person. But at least, you're a lawyer, so you know that when something like this happens, when a crime is committed, whatever type of crime it is, in this case, the worst of it, the only thing that you can get, some satisfaction in, to some extent, is justice.
Yeah, I understand.
So
I totally understand. However, I have no faith. I mean, as you are quite correct, yes, I am in the legal profession. I have no faith in TTPS, I'm sorry. I have done matters where they continue to collapse because the TTPS continues to fail. And they fail only because of the head of the organization.
Yeah.
If the head fails, the entire organization is failing. It is, and yes, I say it.
Okay.
But anyway, my friend, I thank you for the call. I'm sorry I missed your event. I wish I was there.
No problem. Small thing.
But to you, thank you again, and my family is today very, very, very much in shock.
All right. Brian, take it easy, my brother, and keep the
Yeah,
faith.
man.
Things will happen, man.
Sure.
All right. So that's Brian Big on the inside, and for those of you who do not know, maybe you just found out, Brian is actually the legal advisor for Breaking Dawn. Anything of a legal matter, I do call him. And he has spoken on a few legal matters here as it relates to certain issues as they pop up. We only call him when extremely necessary. And he is a practicing lawyer, right? So he does practice law, criminal law at that. And it is, I mean, you could hear it in his voice, eh? You could hear it in his tone, you could hear it in his mood, and understandably so. But you know, we try to tell people, I mean, I've said this in the past and I'll say it again just before we take the break. And when we come back, Johnny Abraham, I'm going to call you. I see you trying to call me. I don't know if you want to take the call on air or off air, but I'm going to call you. All right, I'll call you during the break. I understand Johnny Abraham is trying to get on to us with some information. So I'll see if he's taking the call on air or off air, because he was trying to call while Brian was on the line just now. So Johnny, I'm going to call you during the break. But, you know, I try to tell people, we read about these things. We have, to a great extent, been desensitized when it comes to crime. So it's just a story in the paper and the person is just a statistic. But I keep asking people and pleading with people, when you read about these stories, especially one like this, where a woman is taken into a room during a home invasion where they're already getting whatever loot they come for, when she's taken into the room and stabbed in the neck 4 times, right? And she's murdered for no reason. No reason whatsoever. There is no reason, no justification, no nothing in that. Even the bad men in Trinidad right now, even the gangsters in Trinidad right now, supposed to be irate. They are all supposed to be looking for these fellas. I'm being real. I am being real. That might sound weird to some people, you know. But I'm telling you, even the gangsters, whether they're 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 22, I don't know the number, where they reach now. But even they supposed to be looking for these fellas. But when you read about these things, put yourself in the people's shoe. Say if that was my family, boy, how would I feel today? You know that kind of way? We don't do enough of that. If we started to do that, then we would have a better understanding for what is really going on. Anyway, condolences to Brian and his family. And like you heard him say, that's his father's sister. So that's his aunt, his first aunt, right? And also the paper here. Crime out of control. Not now, long time. So Gerald Hines say he just want to live. And the TTPS is saying, when we come back in the second hour, as if I get Johnny Abraham on the line, but the TTPS is also saying in an article over the weekend that murders are on the decline and their methods are working. Really? If your methods working, why this morning we talking about a 71-year-old man being abducted from his home and a 68-year-old woman being stabbed to death? Amongst the other murders that took place over the weekend, there are about 6 or 7 over the weekend. If it working, why we done surpass the second highest murder rate in Trinidad and Tobago, and we headed to surpass the highest ever? Where do you all make your comparisons? You're comparing one month to next month because it was low? How you all making all the comparisons? Look, we take the break, and we'll be back after this.
This is 1020 with your truly Junior Kid. This time around, we're visiting Lakshmi Jewelers, Lower High Street, San Fernando, with real simple 10 reasons in 20 seconds why you need to purchase your jewelry. Joining us this time around, we have the lovely, the hot mouth, Mrs. Patel. Are you ready?
I am, definitely.
And vegan.
Wide selection from classic to contemporary, expert advice in choosing jewelry, custom designs, high quality craftsmanship, exclusive pieces, incredible savings, trustworthy reputation, high trained security that way, quality items that you will treasure forever, affordable prices.
20 seconds on the dot. 20 seconds on the dot. High five. This is 1020.
Everyone, I'm Alicia from Morelli Realty. We're about connecting people to places they love, and we got the perfect team to make that happen.
Are you looking for that unique spot to call home? I will help you find the homiest home that you can call the one.
From your first place to your next big move, I've got you. No stress, making it happen is what we do.
You know you deserve luxury. Let's make that luxury lifestyle happen for you.
Need a space for your business? I'll hook you up with the best deals in town.
Speaking about deals, are you selling or renting your property? With my marketing strategies, I will make sure your property gets seen by the right buyers all across the country.
At Morelli, we're not just selling properties, we're building futures. Are you ready for a bright future? Call us today.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply, everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycarettt@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
Thank you.
December comes, and suddenly everything changes. Now we ride on a reindeer, shop for more special things, and play as we always do, but with more company. Christmas isn't celebrated only on one day. It is celebrated every day of this month.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canoopia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
This news is about to change your life and elevate you to the premium lifestyle when you grab a can of Kaleidoscope Premium European quality paints, manufactured with the highest grade of European raw materials, known for its durability and highest quality standards, all in the Kaleidoscope line of premium paints. But that's not all. A 12-day premium European vacation tour for two can be yours, or $60,000 worth of exceptional furniture from dwellings. How about a fantastic weekend staycation at the Hyatt Regency, or $5,000 in groceries from Massey stores? Just grab a can of Kaleidoscope Premium European quality paints now and enter the Kaleidoscope Paints I Deserve a Premium Lifestyle promotion. This promotion was approved by the NLCB.
Thank you and enjoy your flight. Everybody sipping up the juice. Everybody drinking up the juice. Everybody buying up the juice. When you drink, you get a natural boost. Zero sugar, calories low. Same great taste and it's sweet for so. Boost up the energy when you want to go. 100% natural, that's what we know. In a new bottle with a new design. In the evolution we are move with the times. Give me turmeric, ginger and lime. That's why we feeling fine. So this is renew the power in you.
Forget about bucket lists. We want to know what's on your best life list. Vacation, education, renovation, celebration. Live your best life with Island Finance. Visit a branch near you or islandfinancetrinidad.com and live your best life now.
You can depend on Island Finance. Subject to credit approval and documents verification.
All right, so we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning, and as we return, we're just about 20 minutes past the hour, 7 o'clock, and we have retired Senior Superintendent of Police, Johnny Abraham, on the line with us. He's been trying to get through to us for a while now, so we're going to bring him in via the phone line. I want to say good morning to him. Good morning, Mr. Abraham.
Good morning to you, Stephan. Morning to your staff. Morning to your many listeners. Morning to all persons who follow you on Instagram worldwide and all other media platforms. Good morning to the country as well.
Ah, nice one. Well, boy, it's another one of those mornings where we have seen several crimes. We had a man shot dead in Enterprise. We had a man shot dead in Tacarigua. We had murders in Lavanti and Maraval. We had the murder in Couva of the pensioner that was brutally stabbed. We had a kidnapping of a 71-year-old father of a businessman. We had another kidnapping last week. I know you've been trying to get on to us, so what are your thoughts on this? Or what?
Yes, Stephan, first of all, I don't afraid to identify myself on any media brief when I do know anything like that because right. No. I had some consultation with very junior officers, middle officers, and higher ranking officers. Not when I went to La Jolla some time ago and I spoke, because I spoke on a UNC platform, I was criticized by plenty of persons, but that don't bother me.
Right.
Because what I speak in here is facts. When I talk about the police service had on leadership, and I spoke about the commissioner, the deputy commissioners, I was being chastised. But I want to tell you this morning, I spoke to some senior officers and some junior officers in the trenches, which are the most reliable resources you have in any organization, the people in the trenches. Now, would you believe I almost broke down in tears as a big old man, experienced, saw all different kind of heinous crime, murders, including children and so on. And this what the police was telling me had me heartbroken. Imagine 90% of the cameras in Central Division not working. They are called Christmas decoration. The officer is saying that the vehicles they have cannot be serviced because the service providers wasn't paid. That is the service, the working parts of the vehicle. And in addition to that, the tires, you can't get tires because the tire people saying they wasn't paid. You had translators who, when they arrest foreigners like Venezuelan and so on to come to the station to do the interview, they and all have not been paid. Right? Up to now, 50% or how much percent of the police haven't received their back pay. And they're trying to negotiate the next set of negotiation. Right? No. Walkie-talkies, you wouldn't believe that they have no proper communication. Some of the vehicles that don't have wireless set, no siren, no silver light. So you might pass a police vehicle going on here and say, but look at crime happening there, the police are responding. Do not blame the officers on the ground. Don't blame them. They haven't got the facilities. Recently, it had a shootout about in my area where I live, not too far, where police confronted a criminal and he was shot and killed. The other officers went in pursuit of the men who escaped. Right. I happened to be passing and I saw what happened and I stopped to assist them because they didn't know the area too well and I'm very versed with all the areas in Central. I had to communicate with the officers in the forest via their telephone because they don't have a walkie-talkie in their hand to communicate with the people on the outside for assistance.
Wow.
We tried to get the dog and handlers. No dog and handlers available. When we called for air support, they took about 2 hours to reach. That's when the police officers in the forest already found the masks and certain articles of clothing that the bandits took off from their face and so on and leave it inside there. If we had the dog and handlers, these men would have been caught. Now, every kidnapping, robbery or shooting has happened. These men escaping in getaway cars. These cars not disappearing in the thin air. Stephan, I don't want to take up too much time because I could talk whole day, but listen. When I was, I don't want to sound like certain people who does. Well, when I was there, I do this and I do that. But listen, when I was in Central Division, and I told them recently, you have vehicles at strategic location. For example, I'll just give you a quick example. You put a vehicle like Centennial Junction, one by the cremation side Carney. You lock up the whole another eastern from coming in. You put one vehicle like Claxonby on the flyover, one by the fish market on the old road, you lock up the whole south from coming in. Right?
Wow.
And then you have your patrol on the inside, doing the inside perimeter, while you have these men block up the whole area. So where these kidnappers escaping with vehicles and going? Where the shooters escaping with vehicles and going? Because they're not on foot.
Right.
Right? And then you cannot chase the vehicle and say, well, it's passed by this junction or that junction or that junction because the CCTV camera is not working. And the cameras that are working are attached to Port of Spain. So you have to call Port of Spain over there to come up to look at some cameras in Central that they have under their control. When the OC in Central don't have control over certain cameras in Central.
Okay.
So sometimes we blame the police and say they are doing this and they are doing that. But because the hierarchy will sit down up there and say we want this and we want that, but you're not giving people the resources. You send back X amount of hundreds of thousands of dollars to the treasury. You have to pay people their money so you can't get services.
Right.
So Stephan, this thing is a total mess. And I am saying that these murders and robbery could be avoided if people see the presence of the police outside. Police work is not in the station. This is not in the station.
Yeah. On that point, right? On that point of the police presence, right? Well, obviously they have the problem with the vehicles, right? But I want to ask you something here. As a man who, I mean, look, I was not explaining one of the younger staff. I say, you know who Johnny, the guy that you spoke to I say, you know who's Johnny Abraham? He said, some man named Johnny Abraham tried to get out of me. I said, some man named Johnny Abraham. I said, you know who's Johnny Abraham? He's young, he's about 20-something. So I had to explain him, right? But there is this whole other part of it with where we are with technology, with the cell phones, with the WhatsApp, with GPS, with all different sort of things, and people have often mentioned that police are not, given the shortcomings that you just mentioned, police not up to date on the technology to fight crime in this era. And there are others who will say you cannot beat old-fashioned policing. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that the police have to make adjustments, or they just have to do the things that police need to do in terms of their presence and so on and so forth, strategic placement of police officers and vehicles in certain areas to prevent people from getting away after they commit a crime? You think old-fashioned policing, if I could term it that way, still has value in this time?
Stephan, old-fashioned policing have 100% value, because the old-fashioned policing is to be on the road. They should take control of the streets. You can have what technology you want, and all right. Most of the crimes are happening now because of the lack of communication via the wireless set and so on. You find the police will put it up on a chat. We have chat. And they will put up a robbery just happened so-and-so place, the vehicle number is so-and-so. But that's all you will hear. If you're not on your phone, you can't know which part the vehicle is going and which part it's not going. Yes, they just talk about, every time you hear them talk about database policing and all kind of crap. The long time policing was the best way, because you know everybody in the neighborhood. You know everything. Listen, if you're on patrol and you're passing everybody with your glass, why not bush. You can't have no informant. What I used to do, I used to be talking to everybody all over Trinidad. The drug man, the prostitute, the nuts man, the market vendors, the supermarket owners. We didn't have technology in those days. We didn't have no set of cell phone. I used to have to call the station via the wireless set to tell them, call X grocery for me and tell the owner that I say so-and-so just happened in the area, look out for the vehicle. And sometimes we get feedback because of that communication I make.
Right.
Yeah. So I didn't say, look, I used to go in every meeting that I've been sharing and I tell everybody, my telephone number is X, Y, and Z, call me if there is any problem. Police now, when you call them, boy, that's my personal phone, I know answering that. You see a block number, you answer it. You don't know who calling in case of emergency.
Right.
So technology, for my part, is a waste of time, because here's the next thing. They're talking about proactive policing and crime plans. As a police officer, you can't have a crime plan. Your plan must be on a daily basis to say, hey, because you can't sit down in the office and say, well, you know, it might have a murder so today or so today or so today. No, we have to be in front to prevent these murders from happening. So when I say that talking about crime plan and we're doing this and we're doing that and we're doing the other, waste of time. The police have to be outside here before, for carnival. For carnival is a simple example. And police is there in the streets at 2 o'clock in the morning to search people from when they're coming in the port of Spain.
Yeah.
And Shogunas.
Yeah.
So why they can't have the same thing to stop the people from coming in to perpetrate crime? Because if a man passing to commit a crime in Caroni and he see a vehicle parked by Centennial Junction, he pass it. He see one parked by the cremation side, he pass it, he say, nah boy, up here hot, let me get out of here. You go down Clarkson, you see one on the flyover, you see one on the Oreo by the fish market, you say, nah boy, this place real hot. What happened? And they prevent them from committing the crime?
Yeah, you deter them, yes.
You deter them.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Stephan, dog and handler in this modern day and age is more important than technology what they're talking about, because most of the time happening is robbery, men escaping on foot. Look. The men escaping on foot.
Yeah. Through the nearby bushes.
It's not to say they don't have the resources. You know. Yeah. I told them in meetings upon meetings, decentralize the dog and handler. Job some in southwestern, job some in eastern. Well, you have in central, but waste of time. You understand? You decentralize them, so if something happening right now in Siparia, you have to call Caroni to get dog and handler.
Yeah. Caroni?
Well, yes, you have to call Caroni, die with the dog and handler is now. They don't have them decentralized, they have none in Eastern.
Wow.
You understand? So they have to rethink what they're doing, man, because watch me, if people dying, innocent people dying, and listen, since these people have been murdered, it brings back memories to me. I can't sleep sometimes. I don't know these people, but I feel sorry for these people, boy.
Yeah.
And you know what hurt them more? Is that don't matter what you tell them to try to help them, they have seniors on top in the executive what telling them, well, do this and do that, and nothing is working.
But that's the other thing. Do you think in terms of the seniors on top, from the whole senior part of the TTPS right now, you think that any one of them have real experience in on-the-ground crime fighting? Because I would have think that if you're having if you're going to hire a commissioner of police, the commissioner of police had to be somebody who has strategy and understand what goes on the ground in order to fight crime.
Mamu, what I could safely tell you is that all of them was always in the hierarchy. From sergeant going up, they're always up there. Always up there. No, I work with Martin, she worked under me. She worked under me as a constable.
Right.
She's a good investigator, would assist you with taking statement and so on. But actually, street sense. When I say street sense, she's not stupid. But street sense to say that you're getting into the nook and cranny. Not because you're working homicide. You wouldn't know about robbery, you wouldn't know about shooting, you wouldn't know about wounding, you wouldn't know about all these sort of things.
Yeah.
But you have to be a all-round police.
Right.
When I watch Benjamin Face alone on the TV, I just switch it off.
Oh, God.
No, I'm telling you, I'm not afraid of none of them. They can't stop my pension, they can't stop my NI.
Right.
You understand? But what I'm saying, oh God, man, you living in Trinidad is not to say you're not living here. You see what's going on the ground. Come down from upstairs there. Come to your officers on the ground and find out what's going on with them. Don't call no meeting for no seniors. So call the constables and the corporal and ask them, what is the problem? How we could do to motivate all you?
Yeah. I agree.
Take leadership. Take leadership.
Yeah.
Take leadership. I used to be on a while. I said 24 hours on and man.
Yeah, well, I mean, every single person that watching the program right now, that listening to you, they know. I mean, your record, it speaks for itself. And I know when this call is over, and I know we're gonna have some conversations in the future. We're gonna have a contact for you, but I know somebody's gonna ask this question, so I might as well ask it for them. Why it is, or how come you never put in your oh gosh, why you never became commissioner of police?
No, well, because of the academic qualification, I don't have a degree. But I have a degree in common sense. I have a degree in fighting crime. I have a degree in strategy. I have a degree in leadership quality. I have a degree in being on the ground with my trenches whole day, whole night. Stephan, up to now, if I call officers, lower rank officers, some let me say, superintendent come down and I ask them to do something for me. Before I reach the station, it is done. Because of the love and respect they have for me.
Right. And I mean, that's what you would want in leadership, somebody who know, who motivates. I mean, that's the other thing too. I mean, with everything that all the shortcomings that the TTPS facing, according to the information that you're giving, the officers have to be, they're not motivated. The morale had to be low because, I mean, they probably think that, feel like they're spinning top in mud. And where's the sense in coming to work because we have no tools?
Correct. You come to work in the morning, you have one vehicle to patrol the whole of Brasso. Right? Look at the next thing. I told them our Brasso station is a new brand station. They shut it down. They shut down that station. Then they shut down San Rafael police station. So here what happens? If a crime happens in Tabakit area, Rio Claro, we're coming down this way. The time Grand Cuba police leave from Grand Cuba, which is almost by the flyover in Twisal, almost down there. So come up in this area, you can't cut up nothing. Then the next station is Londonville station where there might have 2 police or 3 police. You can't cut up nothing. Then if you go to Toro to come out San Rafael, Talparo, the nearest station is La Hoqueta or Komoto. So what we doing? And you have this building there, and you have police still guarding them. What we doing?
Wow. Well, Mr. Abraham, I want to thank you for joining us this morning. I've got to go to a break, but we will be in touch. We will be in touch.
No problem. Thanks again, Stephan. Thanks.
No.
I know some big criticize me, but I don't care about that.
I like you for that.
Yeah,
man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Wow. 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 Okay. I got to go to the break. But when we come back from the break, we're going to go back to the phone lines. You just heard from Johnny Abraham, retired senior superintendent. And he has given us some information there on all of the shortcomings in the police service right now. I did ask him just the last question. I asked him, how come you never became commissioner? And he said, but that was an academic thing. But what he was saying that he is versed in, those are the tools to me that you need. All this degree and degree and degree. Like I keep telling all you, a degree don't, a degree don't make you, That's right. Yeah, what he say? He says Suzette Martin is a real good investigator. She's intelligent, but she do have street sense. When you're a police, or for anything that matter, you're a businessman, you're a police officer, you're an insurance salesman, wherever it is, street sense beat book sense any day. Any day of the week. You must have street sense. My old man teach me that. But I'm telling you. You remember when we was coming up the other day, Chris asked me that? When I was telling him my little story. Right? And he asked me, he said, well, if it didn't happen so, you think you would have been in the position yesterday and be as relatable today? And I said, no. Because I'd be lacking in street sense. I remember I tell all of that, right? When I was doing nothing for years, my father never criticized me, He never forced me into doing jobs or going and get a work and that kind of thing. He leave me to experience life on my own. And then I was around him too. So that experience that I get there, I get a whole, listen, I have a diploma in street sense. You understand what I'm telling you? A diploma. When I see certain things, I will talk about it differently to what the jacket and tie men talking. Because they don't understand it, they was never on the ground. They don't know it. They could only read about it and analyze. But they never live it, they never smell it, they never taste it, they never, you know what I mean? And that's the difference. Alright? So we're going to take the break. Before we go to the break, give me electromatic now. Let me handle this because when I come back, we're going to take some calls. Right? So let me handle my ad-libs here. Alright, so the holidays are here and you can give yourself and your loved one a gift of safety, security, convenience, and peace of mind with a package from Electromatic Gate Systems. And just in time for the season, get a free additional gate remote or Wi-Fi module with every purchase of an Electromatic Gate System. Whether it's a 5-year or 10-year warranty option, this offer applies to both sliding and swing gate packages. So don't compromise your security, enjoy peace of mind, and you get it with Electromatic Gate Systems. And remember, they offer customizable packages along with reliable installation. So contact them today on 333 Gate. That's 333-4283. Electromatic Gate Systems, confidently securing the places that you care about the most. And we also want to remind you about Chef Shiraz. Yep. So Chef has the 3 courses going on. Creative International Cuisine Cooking course, Certificate in Culinary Arts program, and the Baking and Pastry course too. All courses will start on the 25th of January, and on the 16th and the 17th of this month, there is a walk-in registration where you'll get the registration at a discounted price. So make sure and capitalize on that. A payment plan is available. All raw materials will be provided. Excuse me. And you also have the 2 days food costing workshop on the 29th and the 30th. So contact him today on 3724639 or 7375097. Morally. So we say, welcome to a world of real estate excellence and a company that is dominating the real estate industry with charismatic marketing strategies, and they are Morelli Realty, a name synonymous with trust, quality, and determination. So join them as they embark on a journey to turn your real estate aspirations into a reality. You can contact them through their agents. You can check them on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. And finally, Van Egmond, the magic soil for all plants. It is now available at the wholesale price of $60, and that's the best price, $60 wholesale. Best price, best soil, guaranteed results. It's the most used soil in Dubai and Eastern Arab countries, making deserts into green, luscious pasture land, taking more than 100 containers annually. It never fails, and we're calling all these supermarkets, the hardware stores, to take this soil for your valued customers. All right? And it's available at the Freeport Agro Center, opposite the Freeport Police Station. You can call them on 4964-603 or 7909-247. Van Ekman, the Magic Soil for All Plants, never fails, guaranteed results. Wholesale price, $60. With that, we take a break. When we come back, we go straight to the phone line. Stay tuned.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Bullseye, quality value, that's our way. A real Bullseye, we're here to stay.
We're giving you the keys to Christmas. Here's your chance to win one of the 3 brand new Honda Vessels when you spend as little as $300 at any Passats the Food King and Bright Ideas Home Store. Check your socials for more info and win your keys to Christmas today.
A real Bullseye, we're here to stay.
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santoshji. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then call Priest Santoshji 384-3844. That's 384-3844.
My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle. From the first restaurant in 1968, when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air. Like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste, and I love it too. And the kids, they have more to enjoy. For me, the castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TNT.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Have you thought about where you're going for lunch today? Well, Tante's Creole Food serves the best in local dishes at a great price. They're located at Alta's Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. They offer the best in Creole, Chinese, and curry dishes. Don't miss their after-work special and soup Saturdays. It's cow heel, oxtail, pigtail, and chicken foot soup. And also, fish broth is on the menu. Give them a call or WhatsApp 734-3398 or simply visit them at the All-Star Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. Safe and secure parking is also available. Tante's Creole Food, the best in town. Check them out today.
Are you living with pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes? Manage it with the unique Jameson 100% complete multivitamin with 400 micrograms of chromium to lower blood glucose, lutein for your eyes, B vitamins for energy, vitamin C and lycopene for antioxidant support. Take a step towards a healthier tomorrow and make the proactive switch to Jameson today.
Everybody sipping up the juice. Everybody drinking up the juice. Everybody buying up the juice. When you drink, you get a natural boost. 0 sugar, calories low. Same great taste and it's sweet for so. Boost up the energy when they want to go. 100% natural, what we know. In a new bottle with a new design. In the evolution we are move with the times. Give me turmeric, ginger and lime. That's why they feeling fine. So they say renew the power in you.
All right, so we're back on Breaking Dawn. Real quickly, give me the which is I name it, boy? Give me the Lavanti murder. Give me the headline. I comment all on the phone line now, a little panic. Murders in Lavanti and Maraval pushed toll closer to 600. That was the last headline that we saw about 2 hours ago. No, not 2 hours, 14 hours ago. 2 hours would have been when I screenshot it and I sent it for them, right? Now give me the second highest. Give me that headline. Just coming off the back of the conversation we just had with Johnny Abraham. Then you had 2 shot dead in Tacarigua, an Enterprise, murder toll, now 584. And this morning, well, it's 587, according to the statistics given by the media. But I don't know, DJ Sheriff News have it at 6 or something. I don't know why there's that big difference in his count to the media count. Give me the second highest, the one with Trinidad and Tobago surpasses second highest murder toll. Right. Trinidad and Tobago surpasses second highest murder toll. And well, oh God, Johnny, don't turn off your TV. He said when he see Junior Benjamin, he's turned off the TV. All right. Now, the country reached its second highest murder toll on record, with the total standing at the time of this article at 580. It is now 587, according to a news article this morning. Now, I just want to read what the police say. Right? They're giving all the comparisons with June, July, January, and I'm not concerned about that. They're saying that there has been a steady decline in murders in the past few weeks, and in November there were 33 murders recorded, which dropped from last year's monthly toll of 43. DCP in charge of operations, Junior Benjamin, spoke to Newsday on December the 4th and said that the decline in the comparative murder toll over the last weeks had not gone unnoticed, and he was hoping to see the decline continue in December. Benjamin said he was grateful that everyone, including the public, played their part in helping the police achieve the reduction. He said officers were motivated to see an even larger reduction this month. He said, quote, "We had just about 30 or so murders compared to what we normally have. It means our plans are working. We are seeing and getting some traction, and again, we want to continue in that. Officers are very much motivated to go out there and to push for a much better December." He suggested there was an all-hands-on-deck approach to driving down the murder rate. Now, that's what he said, right? But I will still ask the question, a decline in comparison to what? You are the second highest murder rate in the country ever. How you could talk about decline and things working? You are the second highest murder rate in the country. The year ain't finished yet. I tell you, how to be mad people in this place, you know. Hello, good morning. Director, all the link up there. I ain't not. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, no, we ain't here. Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
When I hear Mr. Big this morning, by oh God, by that hot night, I hear a victim of crime too, boy.
Yeah.
When will it end?
Yeah.
When will it? Johnny Abraham, good morning. Very good police.
Mm-hmm.
When this murder will end, and we still have a few thousands members of the defense force, and don't distribute them in the different station and hit the street, boy. Why the criminals keep winning the war? We don't feel safe in that place.
Yeah.
We don't feel safe.
Yeah.
Stephan, you have a plan today, boy.
All right,
This
my brother.
place
Thanks a lot.
upsetting.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, you got to ask yourself the question, why are the criminals still winning? And I think what Johnny Abraham said makes sense. It's about police presence more than anything else. You put the police out in the road, and he drew the perfect example, Carnival. How come all of them could come out for Carnival, but then for the rest of the year, is a different scenario?
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, morning. Go ahead.
Morning, Chief.
Yeah.
Christmas time, but you know what it be. Sorry about that thing. But
Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself.
Why you have a man like this, with all this experience and knowledge, home? Johnny planting down about 3 acres of arrows in where you live in, you know? That way Johnny doing, and he have all this experience in crime, you know?
Yeah. His
I
experience,
work with Johnny.
his experience is more valuable than any degree on an academic level.
Any education, any book sense.
Easily. So I don't know why he on the bench.
Right, Johnny? I don't know, because the backbench man, because of what he up front, and he's an open person, will talk the correct thing at the correct time.
Well, he reached the age of retirement and he retired, but even retired police, I think, could still, play a part in the TTPS and given their experience.
You could harness this experience from this gentleman. This man is a knowledgeable man about crime fighting. He's very knowledgeable.
Yeah. All right.
Right?
Yeah, man.
Okay, Chief. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. But of course, hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, morning.
Stephan, good morning.
Morning, go ahead.
Yeah, you know how UWI, they have a system there. If you don't have the qualifications to do this subject, you can get in based on your work experience. You get a letter from your employer.
Right.
And you can get in to do the subject, right. How come they don't have a system like that for the police system, for the commissioner? I mean, I'm listening to you talking to Mr. Abraham this morning. But we had a commissioner who sat in the office, in the commissioner's office, and did all his degrees.
Yeah. Hello?
So,
yeah, go ahead.
What did we get from that? We got absolutely nothing from that. He just acted, he sat there,
yeah. She going in and out.
Apart.
Yeah.
We need to bring Mr. Benjamin back in some sort of advice.
Not Benjamin. Abraham, yes.
Something.
Abraham, you say Benjamin. Benjamin already there. Alright, cool. Oh God, you're going and coming. That's all. Wait. What's going on here? Oh gosh, I don't know. Something. All right, that's on. Right, let me go back here now. Morning. Hello.
Hey, Stephan.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm calling back. See,
Yeah.
I always want to, why I concur with everything that
Hallucinating there. You're breaking up.
Mr. Abraham did on drugs. Was he? Bujam, was he convicted on drugs? They were some of the biggest drug dealers in the country. They were convicted on murders. They don't leave the drugs and say, here I am, come see me. When you go there, it's big patch you have to dig up, go down in washing machine, barrel from that they do not have those street sense. Put in the missing link. You would never get a conviction, and I always tell you about the head. Hey, Johnny.
She gone in and out there. Hello?
Yes, well, thanks, Stephan, as I always say to you, the head.
The head.
is the problem.
All right.
No experience, no
All right.
knowledge of crime. Take care.
All right. I'll take this one here. Morning. Hello, morning.
Is this Stephan Reis?
Yes, go ahead. You're live.
Yes. What I want to say is we have a lot of paper police. Paper police, because all they're about is getting, as you rightly say, degrees. All that they are about is degrees, nothing with common sense. They never thought, it's unfortunate to say this, but black people never thought they'd reach somewhere where they could read and write and understand paperwork. So that is why it's only paper police we have. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Thanks a lot. I'll go in again here. Let me see this one. Oh gosh, I pressed the wrong button. All right, let me take this one. Hello, morning.
Yes, morning, Stephan.
Yes, my brother, go ahead.
Why do we have so many assistant commissioner of police? And when the sitting commissioner goes, you have to send out an ad. Why they don't have an interview for the assistant? Is it because they're not qualified really? The other thing is, crime is a business in Trinidad, and national security is all about public relations. They come on a platform and they talk, they call a press media release and they talk, and nothing is going forward, nothing is working. They keep begging the public, see something, say something. But as you say something, people who you report could call you and tell you just called my name by the police. So the whole thing is a big myth, because we ourselves as a people have no unity. We need to unite ourselves and stand against these pirates who calling themselves politicians and don't really care about us or the country. Have a pleasant day.
Yeah, my brother, take it easy. All right. One day, and then she called back. All right, let me see. Yeah, morning.
Stephan, I was driving. I had to pull aside. Sorry, not Benjamin, Not Benjamin at all. Abraham.
Right, no problem.
All right, I'm going. Bye.
Cool. Oh, God, I'm all. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, morning, go ahead.
Who should attend this West Indies team? They should have their head examined.
Oh, God, I'm not going to West Indies cricket. All right, but we're dealing with West Indies cricket right now.
I'm glad you lost the match.
All right. I ain't talking about that right now. I ain't talking about West Indies cricket right now. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Stephan.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Stephan, Benjamin is one of the worst man I know that long time. I on the street more than 50 years on the road, knowing about everything about the police. And we have plenty done. See police. This one, put out your hand. They want everything. I tell you that long time. I run in club in Boris days. I older than you, Stephan. And everything you say about Abraham has street sense. I have real street sense. Me no have education. And I tell you, the police have to, you know why you say about Benjamin? The government, we have so much done. See police. They like to fill their pocket. Have a nice day, Stephan.
All right, my brother, no problem. I'll take this one. Hello, good morning. Yeah, pleasant good morning to you too, man.
Right, so I was just waiting on confirmation from somebody on the inside, right? So if we understand now this thing was properly planned.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? From no cameras to the dismantling of the SSA
Mm-hmm.
to the Coast Guard having no diesel to the police and having no proper equipment.
Right.
You understand? So you can imagine the kind of drugs and guns passed through Trinidad in the last 9 years.
Mm.
Even though the opposition make announcements of getting the cameras organized and the way the national security minister answered them with distaste and arrogance
Mm-hmm.
and no results after that. You can imagine the kind of corruption that went on. You understand what I'm saying?
Right,
With,
yeah.
with the bad with the bad roads and the hospital, because every time people get close to the natural fact, what it is they do, they put something outside it to distract people away from the real issues. You understand what I'm saying? This is the reason why I keep saying everybody want to fight their own battle in a little corner, piece by piece. Everybody want to hold protests in this corner here, this corner there, when everybody's supposed to come together as one and remove this government because they see what they're doing.
All right. No problem, man. I'll go again. Morning.
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 Is this breaking dawn?
Yes, it is there. Go ahead, share thoughts.
Oh God, see that? Crime, it affects me. They shoot at my van. They blow the back window on my van.
Wow.
They did a single woman, a woman by herself, 8 o'clock in the morning. Block my van, fly out with gun, and I outsmart them and I drove off. And they shoot to kill me, you know. You know where the bullets stuck in the steering wheel of my van. And up to now, people still wondering, how am I alive?
But I'm not going to ask you the same thing.
Yeah, well, everybody is amazed that when God is for you, they can't be against you, you know?
Exactly.
Yes, I just wanted to share that.
But it's good that you had the presence of mind to drive off. A lot of people panic in those situations and they freeze. And that from the time you freeze, that's it.
When I realized that that they would not, that I could have given off, after I drove off, that is when I started to shake. I couldn't keep my feet on the gas and the brake. I was shaking like a leaf.
Wow.
You know, it was really bad. And they talking about crime going down. Up here by me, you have to have a police force now because they're killing people like nothing.
Wow. But what area are you from, darling?
Carnage.
You're from down in Carnage? All right.
Yes, yeah.
All right, thanks a lot.
Yes, that's right.
Take it easy. And God bless you. He blessed you already, but he could bless you, keep blessing you. Don't worry yourself. I'm going to take this one. Morning.
Stephan, morning.
Morning.
Yeah, you see this man called Johnny Abraham? He's our boss. Boss, you see Junior Benjamin? He living in La La Land because he talking about crime. When we have crime, he talking about crime. Now, I'll tell you something. You see if they don't have the street sense, same thing I'll tell you sometime back. If there are a lot of seniors that put police in certain areas to work, if they don't familiarize themselves with the back street, the track, the different areas, how they will know how to go and catch criminals? And a quick point I want to point out is that certain seniors will have meetings with juniors to hear what input they have concerning how to deal with crime. And 2 weeks later, them coming back with that same idea that they get from the juniors and trying to pass it off as their own. And I'd like to tell you how dunce it is.
All right. And that's the thing, thanks a lot, caller. You know, if I all right, let me take this one. Morning.
Morning again, Stephan.
Yeah, man.
Stephan, I don't know if you pick it up, but you listen to the interview with Johnny Abraham, you realize the big division it have in the TTPS.
Yes.
Where you align with politics, and that's why they get rid of Gary and people like Abraham and all these kind of things. And you see that if that isn't mended and fixed, let me tell you something. That TPS could never be functional and serve the purpose it's supposed to be. They have to fix our division. And it all divides with politics. Have a good morning, Stephan.
All right, my brother, no problem. That's true. And I got that vibe from him from the time he was talking about some of the junior officers and stuff and what they expressed to him and the information that he got from them. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Stephan.
Yeah, morning, go ahead.
Had a previous caller that dismantling of all the police, they all being starved for resources. But I'll tell you something. When last have you noticed a Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force vehicle on the road? You used to see them zooming up and down and on official business or whatever kind of business. You don't see that anymore. So it apparently, even them are being starved of resources. It's a total collapse of all the defense force systems in Trinidad. And you know what? Putting U.S. boots on the ground in Trinidad will only contribute to some sort of security for us, the citizens. Because first of all, when Obama came to Trinidad, they shut down the border between Venezuela and Chaguaramas. So we would welcome that situation with them. That's just my take. Thank you.
No problem. I am seeing here through my feed that there was apparently a fire. But this name sounding real familiar, Lisa Morris. There was a post here saying condolences to the family of Lisa Morris, rest in peace, to her and her 2 children. And apparently there was a fire at the home and they all perished. Lisa Morris, that name is very... That is not somebody in I wonder if they're the same Lisa Morris, boy. All the check. Yes, Lisa Morris. Well, this is Lisa Morris Julian, eh? The mayor of... I know that name sounding familiar, but Lisa Morris Julian is the mayor, I believe, of Arima? No, not the mayor of Arima. Oh, God. I think she's a member of parliament for... Is it W. O'Meara? I think she was the mayor of Arima. But that's Lisa Morris Julian. I don't know if this is the same. Senior condolences to the family. The person that put out the post is Robin Sinanan. Condolences to the family of Lisa Morris. Rest in peace to her and her 2 kids. And I'm seeing a photo here. But I cannot say, they didn't say where the fire occurred. But if it is that this is the same Lisa Morris, I mean, I will express condolences to her and her family, to her family. If that, I have to, fellas, see if we can pull up with that now. Any news report, check the mainstream and see what's going on there. Morning. Just somewhere? Yeah, Pacham Chuna. Hold on. That's on. Yeah. I hear you now. Go ahead.
Yeah, that is minister in education. She was a minister in education.
But
she and her 2 children died this morning.
So that is.
That is somewhere up in Dabadi or
yes,
somewhere
Dabadi,
from
yes.
Dabadi side. Right. Well, that is the lady who died this morning.
So that is the Lisa fire. Morris, the politician, PNM from PNM.
Right, and her 2 children. And
what
her 2 children.
Hell is this boy?
That happened this.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, so that happened this morning.
That happened this morning.
Right? Okay, all right.
All right, cool man. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
All right, so we get any news, And I saw it on my phone, you know, it popped up a while ago, but we were taking the calls. We had Johnny Abraham on, things like that. But I think she previously held the mayor of Arima for a while, from the People's Partnership up to about 2019 or 20 or something like that. So I know she was mayor of Arima. This is Soldier. What is going on in this place? Morning.
Hello, Stephan. Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Morning. Stephan, the retaining of police officers is political.
Right.
When they retire. Because look, they have this Joanna Achi. She retired about 4 years now. She's still inside there doing what? Public relations.
She's the head of communication.
Specialist.
She's the head of communication.
Right, head of communication. So you tell me nobody else could succeed in that position. You're taking on one set of officers. You have officers who retired, they're keeping them. The budget of the police service going in salaries. They're not buying vehicles to patrol areas, Stephan. That is one of the major problems. They don't have vehicles. You understand? So what the police and them will go and patrol? Junior officers willing to help in crime. Junior officers willing to help crime. But the seniors just messing up. The whole service, as somebody just said, is a total mess. They have divisions among senior officers, serious division among serious officers.
Yeah.
And to be qualified to be the commissioner, you must have political qualification. If you don't have that, heaven help you.
Yeah.
You could see what happened to Gary, you could see what happened to everybody. You must toe the political line.
Yeah.
The police service in a sad state, Stephan. I tell you, the hiring process in the police service is political. It's friend and family.
Promotion and appointment. Promotion and appointments too. Yeah.
I mean, it's sickening. The whole place is sickening. The whole police service is sickening, sir. And it's, as you rightly said, like always, it's about management.
That's all. Yeah,
it's
that's
about
what it is.
Management, managing your resources. What resources you are managing.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know when they'll get this corrected. Heaven help us.
All right, thanks a lot. No, I got a hold there. All right, let me just address this here. 38 seconds ago, the Express updated their story 38 seconds ago, where Member of Parliament for Dabadi O'Meara, Lisa Morris Julian, has died in a house fire along with her 2 daughters. The fire happened before dawn today at Farfan Drive in Arima. Morris Allen, son and a sister were in a section of the house they could not escape, according to reports. Her husband and other children were able to make it out. Morris Julian was a minister in the Ministry of Education and a member of Parliament for Dabadi O'Meara, and she was also a former English teacher at the Barataria South Secondary School and a former mayor at the Arima Borough Corporation. I know she served as mayor. In a statement, the People's National Movement wrote to its members, quote, our initial reports from Minister Beckles Robinson, who is on the scene now, is that unfortunately our beloved sister Lisa perished in a home fire along with her 6-year-old son and her daughter. The actual facts are still being confirmed, and in the meanwhile, we all lift her beautiful soul and those of her son and sister and wider family in prayer. She was an absolutely beautiful, kind, strong, compassionate, and amazing person. We are all heartbroken. So, yeah. Fellas, just type that in, Lisa Morris Julian. You have it? Right. So this is Lisa Morris Julian. And so the report that I got at 7:48. I got it at 7:48 on my feed. Has indeed been confirmed in the mainstream by the Trinidad Express and others that this is in fact Lisa Morris Julian, who was perished in a fire along with her 2 daughters. Well, there's something, eh? if you ask me, right, Stephan, what you think is the worst way to go, to die? That would be it, in a fire. You know what I mean? I would say that. So when I see people perish in situations like this, I mean, I try to put myself in those positions as well. What if I was in a house with my children and I could not escape and the house was on fire? What would those last moments be like? You know, things like that. And these are questions, you know, we're going to read about it. Like I said, we're going to read about it just like we'll read about the 68-year-old pensioner from Couva who was stabbed 4 times in the neck. You know, we're going to read about those things. But like I say, I often try to put myself in those situations and ask myself, what would I have done? What could I have done? But more importantly, what would the last moments be like? And to tell you the truth, if you really sit down and you think about it, and you try to come up with answers to scenarios like that, the truth is you never know. There's no way to know. There's no way to predict it. There is no way to cope with it from the standpoint of the surviving members of the family, the husband, the other children, the neighbors, the family members. You know, there's people close to those, you know, to people. There is no real way to say, well, I'll be able to deal with it in this kind of way, or I'm going to deal with it that kind of way. It doesn't happen like that. It doesn't work like that. Life does not function like that. You know what I mean? But those last moments are the ones that play on my mind in terms of, boy, what would that be like, boy? What you going to do, boy? What you going to tell your children? Who terrified? Quite frankly, there is no answer. And this is, I mean, we don't have all the facts yet. We don't know what occurred, what caused the fire. You know, we don't know. So we can't speculate. But condolences going out to the family, the surviving members of her immediate family, the husband and the other children, and of course, you know, just the family on the whole. But it has been confirmed. I mean, from the time I saw it, I said Lisa Morris, but that name sounded real familiar. You know, but it just said Lisa Morris. It didn't say Lisa Morris Julian. If I say Lisa Morris Julian from the word go, I would have no bam. But yeah, this is the situation that, you know, just like Brian Baig and his family is facing this morning in the context of a murder, a gruesome murder at that, the same way that the people who were shot and killed over the weekend and their families will be most likely coping with the loss of their loved ones. Is, you know, it's the same way that they're going to have to cope with this. You know, and outside of the crime and the police and not having enough tools and so on and so forth, you know, like I said, we don't have the facts, but it's interesting that just the other day, you know, we saw a fireman fall out of a truck. We saw the inside of the truck with our Blue Waters bottle holding. And I mean, you got to, you know, I had to raise the question about the equipment and the response and just everything and how Trinidad and Tobago operates. You know? It is disturbing to say the least. And then you start to think to yourself, well, you know, if we were in a better position today, and, you know, certain organizations or or whatever, better equipped to deal with. I'm not saying it, but to save the life, because we don't know the facts and we don't know. But there have been situations where places have caught fire, and the fire service response was lacking. Not for any how could I put it? Not for the officers themselves not being capable to do the job from a personal training standpoint, but we have had instances in the past where we've seen lack of proper equipment and so on and so forth play a role in and make you wonder, well, I wonder if, the if, the ands, and the buts now. There have been things in the past that we could question. I don't want to go into all of that this morning, but I'm just saying it holistically, not isolated to this incident. I'm speaking in general terms of the way that the place functions, the way that Trinidad functions is unbecoming of any country, island, state, whatever, wanting to achieve any kind of status, whether it's first world or wherever it is. You know what I mean? Just in general now. But I guess, for those who have lost their lives over the weekend, the rest of us have to carry on, yeah? And that we shall. Make no mistake about it, By Wednesday morning, the Kuva pensioner will be forgotten. And only because this is a high-profile person will this story be something to talk about for a longer period of time. Because it will be mentioned on certain platforms, condolences will come out from every quarter in the political world and business sector. And because of that, this situation will live longer in your memory because it will be constantly there for a specific period of time. But after the funeral, everybody will go about their business as they usually do. It's sad. So I'll tell you what. We have a hamper to give away and a gift card, courtesy, the hamper here is courtesy Suchit Supermarket. The gift card is courtesy Brand Source. And along with the gift card, at least some of you will get a Breaking Dawn hat. All right? I'll give it all of that. So, we'll take the final break. And I see any Robinson and person calling me here. That's not, let me see what this is about. This is the same person that put up the post. That's somewhere. All the patch are true. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Robin. Good morning. How are you doing, Robinson and Anya?
Yeah, man, you're the same person that put up the post, right?
Yeah. Boy, they know who know the child body, boy. The baby, apparently the baby, after getting hit and thing, run to the back of the house. And they find the baby kind of curl up kind of curl up in the back of the house now, but he died as well. The Samaritan, apparently she burned beyond recognition, and her big daughter died as well.
Wow.
This
is just so sad this morning.
Yeah, her husband and one of her daughters and her daughter boyfriend were the only ones who really got out of the house.
Jesus. But that gonna be traumatic for them, They're gonna have to get some kind of counseling and thing, man.
Yes,
I mean? You live in the area or anything like that?
My in-laws live directly across the road.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so I think Dr. Oli no reach up there.
You reach up? All right.
So, yeah, so that's the situation there.
All right, my brother. Thanks a lot for the info.
All right, take care, man.
Yeah, man. Take it easy. Wow. All right. Oh, wait now. What's this? 8:25. That's somewhere. I see Johnny was trying to call back there. Well, boy, fellas, we done here already, yeah? No, but I mean, we're here already because, I mean, of the situation that took place, you know? But I see Johnny try to call back here just now. I don't know. Yeah, morning, Mr. Abraham. I saw a missed call from you about 2 minutes ago.
On the program still?
Yeah. We still live, you know. I see a missed call now.
Yeah, because what happened, I just want to clarify some of my achievements in where academic is concerned. Some nice things. Yeah. So I don't know if you could call me back on the program for 1 minute. Let me clarify something.
You're on the program. You're on the program. You go ahead and clarify, man.
Right. What happened is that I don't have a degree in law, but I have an associate degree from COSTAT with 21 subjects, including management for the protective services. I did about 15 or 20 courses in UE, crime management, juvenile delinquency, sociology, and a host of other different things, psychology and all these things.
Right.
But I also have English, GC English. Although I never went to high school, Stephan, I never went to high school. I did school in Standard 5 in primary school, but I was fortunately school leaving certificate, and that is what made me join the police service. But I didn't sit down there. All the work I put out, I was still doing a little studies in between when I get time.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
So I went COSTAT. I took holidays. At one time I wasn't promoted, and I get angry with them because of the system, and I was to give them a letter to get promoted. And I got promoted 3 days after I sent a lawyer letter to them because they was robbing me. And they promoted me to inspector, and I left and I went joint staff for 18 months. I took my holidays and I went joint staff for 18 months, where I was successful in that associate degree with management for the protective service, including a lot of courses.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
So you and I, you are serious qualifications? You and I joke qualifications?
Yeah. It's not to say that that they could leave me out in anything.
Right. It's just this one piece of academic
degree, the law degree and whatever. Yeah. And you know it's how people who get promoted with theology, they call it a degree in theology. I remember a man was fighting nail and tooth and nail because he had a degree in theology.
Lord of mercy.
God. He's still working as assistant commissioner because of
Jesus, theology. Yeah. Oh God.
All right, hey. You keep going.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot.
And don't forget to send your number for me, your cell number, so we can communicate when I have more information.
Right. All right, no problem. Right. Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, bud. But the man are real qualifications, boy. Do you kind of think he qualified it? This whole the whole list of qualifications that you need to qualify for commissioner of police really has to be, it has to be looked at. It has to be looked at. Because something is wrong somewhere. And that's why a lot of people have not been effective in that office. Because the wrong people there. They're looking at the wrong things. All right, so we're going to take the break. When we come back from the break, we have a hamper to give away from Suchit Supermarket, which is located at the corner of Church Street and Bonds Road in St. James. And then we have a gift card to give away, courtesy Brand Source, and that is a gift card worth $200. All right? That you can go to a Brand Source. You have $200 off on any item that you would like to purchase, or any shopping that you're doing. You have $200 off on your bill when you go by Brand Source. And at least as much as, as long as stocks last, which we only have 5, but we're going to give you a hat with a gift card, all right? So you get a nice little piece of memorabilia too, So, stay tuned. We will be back after the break to give away a hamper and a gift card, and a hat. And then we get to the birthdays and we wrap up this morning. Stay tuned.
This Christmas, win not one, not two, but 3 brand new Honda Vessels. Join us at Facades the Food King and bright ideas for the ultimate holiday giveaway. The more you shop, the greater your chances. Just spend $300 or more at any of our stores for a chance to win your dream car. Hurry! This offer ends on January 15, 2025. The grand draw will be live on Facebook on January 18, 2025. Make this Christmas unforgettable with a brand new Honda Vessel. Approved by the NLCB. Happy holidays!
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed, fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing, which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream, adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secured parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet, located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.
Good morning. Welcome to Breaking Dawn. All right, so we're back. So as we return, I'm going to tell you what, right? These giveaways are... That's the way? Yeah. These giveaways are giveaways for those of you viewing the program, right? So I know what people are going to say, or some people thinking, it's for people who are in need and that kind of thing, right? I agree to give away the hamper and the gift card for the viewers, right? That's a little token of appreciation for your viewership and that kind of thing. But I will say this. I believe that there are people who kind-hearted in nature. that watch Breaking Dawn. I believe that there are those who, just like in other circles, might be for themselves, might be for nobody else, you know what I mean? There are people who just want to win, or want to get the opportunity to win something, no problem. But I really believe that we have having met, and if you come out to Breaking Dawn events, like the Christmas party and that kind of thing, and the Stephan Run, you'll get an idea of what I'm trying to build in terms of, when I say the Breaking Dawn community, all right? Because I believe we could build a community within the large viewership that the program have, and we could bring people together, in accordance to Spiceman, who this colleague and says, Stephan, what we need is national unity. And I think we have the ability to build it once you all come out and support it, right? And then there are those who will sit back, rock back for whatever reason, and they don't come out. But my thing is, eventually, you ought to. If you're part of the program in some way or form, whether it is sitting on your couch on a morning, lying down in your bed, watching the program, whether you're drinking your tea or coffee, or eating your breakfast, whether you're catching it on the go on your way to work on your phone, or you're sitting in the office, you're watching the show, whatever, wherever, whenever, right? There is a reason why you watch this program. Yes? We can agree on that, fellas? I have met thousands of people, thousands and not hundreds, in the 10 years going in, I'm my 11th year now. I'm going into my 11th year, sorry. No, but actually I'm already in my 11th year, but nevertheless. I have met thousands of people who have told me I am your number one fan. Or my mother or my father is your number one fan. And I say, boy, if they only know more people tell me that already, right? Every time I hear it, they say you're the number one fan. I say, well, in my mind now. And there must be a reason why, like clockwork, you wake up every morning and you put on the TV on Synergy TV to see Breaking Dawn. Even the animals are watching the show. The dogs and the cats. I can't speak for the parakeets and the chickichongs, but I can speak for the dogs and the cats. Right? Even up the other day, somebody sent me a picture of a dog, and the dog so paid attention to every word. You know what I mean? The dog that's captivated by something on the screen. I know dogs can see the color blue, so I don't know if it's the blue in the background or I don't know. I can't say if that's what attracts them. I can't speak for the cats like Luna and other cats that sit down and watch the program. I do not know why animals are attracted to this program. Neither do I know why children. I cannot explain, given the subject matters that we discuss, why children watch this program as well, religiously. From little babies in the crib, come straight up the road, right? I can't explain it, I don't know why. But I'm trying to get the children's event back on next year, in May. And that'll come 1 month after the Stephan Run. So look out for that, right? But I can't explain it. And I've met many children who have watched me. It was in Mr. Monroe Christmas party. The little girl, she saw me walking past by the swimming pool, and the way that she looked at me is like she see a superstar. And I said, what happened? She said, can I get a picture? I said, well, yeah, no problem. You know what I mean? Don't be I cool it. You know what I mean? I took a little picture with her, and she was in such awe. Right? That even I don't understand it. Even I don't understand the awe. You know? Because I'm so simple and down to earth. You know what I mean? I'm not up in the sky and, with my nose up in the air. I just cool and down to earth. So I and all this can't understand it, because to me, I just a normal fella that coming out and doing a show. It's just on TV. But I just normal. Right? And I'm always approachable, and I like to talk. You know, I like my kicks talk. You know what I mean? I like to talk all kind of things, right? And get kicks and things. That's me. Like to take a little drink, take a little lime every now and then. Well, obviously, I like my belly because it grew over the last week. So we had to start to get that down, otherwise I go surpass Obi. We didn't want that. But you know, it's refreshing when we go out. Even yesterday morning, meeting some of the people who came out to America's event that I was hosting, and you know, just chilling and talking and the old talk and the laughter and that kind of thing, and taking in the entertainment, and you know what I mean. So, for many reasons, I have chosen to do these giveaways to anybody that get through. I'm going to give it to you. Right? I ain't taking long to give away nothing. I ain't going to make it hard for you. As a matter of fact, during a calling session, I might just say, I have a hamper for you. Just so. Just so. Right? But I will leave it to you. Right? Because if you know you get a hamper from Suchit, right? And you know that it might have somebody that need it. Because I can't go around Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, I have a Santa Claus hat, but I do have a sleigh with reindeer. So I can't go around Trinidad and Tobago, and neither did I plan to hold any great hamper drive. So this is something spur the moment that has been afforded to me by Suchit Supermarket in St. James and Brand Source. As a matter of fact, and Brand Source, and the hat courtesy one of our viewers in Virginia, right? So it is for that reason I leave it to your good nature. That if you're calling and you get a hamper, if you think that there, or you know of some family in your area that might need it more than you, you're welcome to give it to them. If you want to keep it for yourself, it's not a problem either. But I leave the gift of generosity to you who win it. And whatever you decide to do with it, water off a duck back, I don't mind. But if you decide, well, you know what, I want to do a little good deed this Christmas. If you want to take the goods out of the bag and keep the bag, or the bag is a real good bag, eh? Yeah, this bag is a real good bag, you know? I asked Kenny if he mad. But anyway, I don't know if they will give it to you in these bags when you go with the voucher, or if you're going to get it wrapped in a hamper package. But this is the bag that they gave me for display. All right? So if you want to help out somebody this Christmas, if you want to be generous, if you want to be a good Samaritan, you know, just the gift of giving to a family in need. I don't even know what in the hamper. I ain't even look inside. Right? It's up to you. I'll leave it up to you. Right? So, boom. Suchit Supermarket hamper giveaway. All right. Good morning.
Good morning,
Go beta in a earpiece. Wait, hold on. And I'm doing it quick like this morning, and tomorrow I might get a question. But because we run over time, first call up on Sheen. Morning.
Yes, good morning, Stephan.
Morning, man. What's up?
Yeah, well, I did cool.
All right. So here we're going on. You have a hamper courtesy Suchit Supermarket.
Okay, thanks very much.
So I just need a name.
Zainul Sadiq.
All right, just now. Well, let me just oh, I have it. All right, just now.
Yeah.
I'm putting it on the voucher. All right, that's now. All right, Zainul, Zynul.
Yeah.
That's now, and Sadiq, Sadick.
Yeah.
All right. Okay? So I tell you what, all you need to do, you have to collect this by Synergy TV.
Okay,
right?
thank you very much.
You're collecting here.
And you are
when you collect by Synergy,
keep up the good work.
What's that?
I say you keep up the good work you're doing.
Yeah, no problem, man. But listen to me carefully, yeah? You listening?
Yeah.
You're collecting this by Synergy anytime this week, starting tomorrow.
Okay.
You're coming here anytime between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m.
Okay, thanks very much.
Kelmore will be here. When he give you this voucher, you're going to Suchet supermarket.
Okay, all right.
You give them the voucher and they'll give you a hamper.
Okay, thanks very much.
And Suchet is located in St. James. So it isn't far from here. It's like a little 5-minute drive. You drive to the corner of Church Street and Bonds Road, and you just go in and collect your hamper. Alright?
Alright, okay.
Alright, my brother, no problem. I'm here waiting on you. Walk with your idea.
Yeah.
Alright, cool, man. Lovely. So that is Zainul Sadiq. Alright, that is Zainul Sadiq. Boom. So that is one giveaway. Alright? So I have another giveaway here. And this is for the Brand Source gift card, which is valued at $200. Alright, so hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning.
Hey, morning, man. So I'm making it real easy this morning. What's your name?
Delano Hilaire.
Delano, that's somewhere. Hold on. I'm coming at you. Delano. Hilaire. Hillaire.
One L. Hilaire.
All right, cool, man. All right, nice, man. All right, so you have a gift card here from Brand Source, right? That you could collect from tomorrow, from any day tomorrow, with the exception of weekends. So you're going any day of the week from tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Kelmore will be here. You just come along to Synergy TV and you collect your gift card.
Okay then, thanks.
Right? And the gift card is worth $200, courtesy Brand Source. Nice?
Okay, then.
You know where Brand Source located?
I have a Brand Source in San Fernando, yeah?
Yeah, that one in San Fernando is true. All right. All right, man. So your gift card here and it's waiting on you.
All right then. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, man. Congrats.
You keep up the good work.
Thanks a lot, man.
No problem.
Yeah, man. All right. So that's it. That's it. It's a vitamin tablet all again. One a day. Like I need a vitamin too, but a little drizzle that catch me. Like it give me a little sniffle. All right, so congratulations to Zainul Sadiq and Delano Hilaire. All right. Wait, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 more gift cards and 7 more hampers to give away. All right. We'll get that done this week. All right. And if I run short on time, I go out one day, I will just take call, and whoever answer, and we go just give it 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Right? And we do it rapid pace. How that song, fellas? A whole segment, that's game thing. And when it's done. Yeah, I feel so. All right. So we got to wrap things up for this morning, but we got the birthdays. I thought, boy, when I say it like that, I thought I forget it. I like to play with them in the back, you know, for them to be coming, running out, shouting, hey, the birthdays. You see what I mean? All right. So here we go. We want to say good morning and happy birthday going out to Shreya Rampasad. She was 8 years old yesterday on the 15th of December. And best wishes coming from her loving father, Ryan, and baby brother, Sean, and Granny Cindy, and Uncle Jason. We love and adore her very much. She had a blast at her birthday party yesterday. Thank you, Stephan and Breaking Dawn. No problem. Happy belated birthday to you, Shreya. And, well, you had a blast yesterday, so you could have another blast today. Look, we have another youth. Put him up. I tell you, I don't know what is with the children, you know. Caleb Ramnarain. I think I know Caleb, you know. Caleb Ramnarain. I know a Caleb. I'm not too sure if it's this one. But happy birthday. He celebrates his birthday actually tomorrow, the 17th of December. What is our birthday for tomorrow? Happy birthday from his dad, Gabriel, his mom, Celeste, his grandpa, Sanka, Granny Gemma, and Uncle CJ. Wishing him all the best and to have a great day. They want you to know they love you. We'll do this over again tomorrow, fellas. Put that in the locker. All right, here we go again. We would like to wish sweet golden 16 to our beautiful Shyla, who is celebrating a birthday in Georgia, coming from her mother, brothers, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and all her cousins in Trinidad. We love and miss her lots and can't wait to celebrate with her. Ah, lovely. Shyla, happy birthday to you. Also, good morning, STV family. Can you please wish my lovely niece, Shreya Mohanlal. Oh, there's two Shreyas in one morning. What? Is Shreya Monday? Shreya Mohanlal, a very happy 14th birthday today. Wishing her all the best that life has to offer. May all your wishes and dreams come true. And we love you very much. From your grandparents, Anne and Muniram, your uncles, Vinod and Vidish, and your aunt, Sasha. All right. Let me go in again. We would like to celebrate, okay, that's now. All right, we want to say happy birthday going on to Gabrielle Hope Sullivan. She's 4 years old as of yesterday. And the greetings coming from her parents, Ricardo and Darlene. And we want to say we love you lots and we thank God for blessing us with such a precious gift. May favor, success, happiness, peace, love, joy, and blessings always be your portion. Stay as sweet as you are. Oh, happy birthday going on to Gabrielle. Yes. Yeah, body sniffles, boy. I hope this email finds you well. All right, nice. Huge fan, watches, bam, 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 bam. Energy or positivity, truly inspiring. Okay, this birthday is for the 20th. They're sending this real early. All right, today's what? The 16th. Oh boy, well, let's send this real early. But Mom's is a big fan. We'll put it away for the 20th as well. But she'll get an early greeting too. Right? You know, the real thing, you know, before they get to the okay. All right. So Sandra Benny. Happy birthday going out to Sandra Benny, who apparently is a huge fan of Breaking Dawn. Huge fan. And this is coming from her 3 children, Videsh, Vanita, and Vinesh. Right? So happy birthday going out to you. I know you're going to celebrate it on the 20th, which will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Her birthday will be on Friday. Friday is the 20th. Right? So we'll bring it back on Friday. But happy birthday to you in advance. And yes, we're going to make it a little more special on Friday, all right? But Sandra, happy birthday to you. And I see everybody, oh God, boy, everybody had a little, oh gosh, graduation. Yeah. All right, finally, happy birthday. Wait. Dominic Telfer. Dominic Telfer celebrating his 71st birthday. May God continue to bless him. This greeting is coming from Caroline Williams and family. So Dominic Telfer, happy birthday, my brother. Wishing you all the best moving forward, man. All right. So congratulations to Delano Hilaire And congratulations to Zainul Sadiq. You all do not stick it. Come this week and get what you have to get so that you don't get tied up next week. And come and collect it. Don't let it go to waste. If I see by Friday 4 o'clock, anybody thinks still here, I will give it to somebody on Monday. How I talk, fellas? Yeah, because we don't want it to go to waste. Alright? So, until tomorrow, enjoy the rest of your day.
Good morning. Welcome to Breaking Dawn.